Hello, what I'm going to prepare today, I don't think anybody has ever said no to this, especially those who have already tried it. And those of you who haven't tried, try this and you will know what the fuss is all about. It is nothing but the mirchi bhaji. And we, the people of North Karnataka, are so obsessed with this mirchi bhaji. We feel it's like our property. That is how much we love this. It's very simple. I'm just gonna show you my version and how I like to eat it. So the ingredients that go into making mirchi bhaji are 1 cup of besan, 6 to 7 mirchis, preferably the thick ones, 1 teaspoon of jeera, 1 teaspoon of jeera powder, half teaspoon of ajwain, half teaspoon soda, 1 teaspoon of chaat masala, some salt and oil for frying. So the first thing I'm going to do is mix this cumin powder, jeera powder with some salt, about half teaspoon of salt. And once this is ready, I'm going to slit the mirchis. Since these are not very spicy ones, these are medium spicy, I'm not going to remove any seeds. But if you are totally intolerant to this amount of spice, you can remove the seeds. Otherwise, just keep the seeds, you're fine. Don't cut completely, just slit it from one end to almost another end and make a pocket like this. So once you slit your mirchis, fill in your jeera powder and salt mixture in them, about 2 pinches of them in each. So all of these are ready. Once you do this, in your basin, add some jeera. Just before you add, just give it a rub. They say it intensifies flavor. Some ajwain. This is good for digestion, by the way. Some salt. Mix all this. So once you mix all this, we will add water to make our batter. If your chilies have absolutely no heat, you can add some chili powder as well. But I think I don't need chili powder because these are like a bit spicy. So mix perfectly well so that no lumps are there. Give it a taste for salt. Don't add too much salt because you have already stuffed some salt and jeera powder in your chilies. So for about 1 cup of besan, I have taken half cup of water. You can adjust your batter depending on the consistency if it doesn't go right. And finally, in goes the soda. When you add soda, don't mix it too much. The airiness of it kind of vanishes off. So we add the soda at the end. So our batter's ready, our mirchis are all set. I've kept the oil on flame, so let's fry these babies up. Once it's hot enough, I'm going to put the flame on medium to medium high because I want the heat to go through the mirchi and fry a bit of the mirchi as well. So I'm going to dip it in. Don't put too much batter on your mirchi. I just don't like it. It's kind of boring to eat. So I'm just going to dip and slide it on one side where it has cut and put it in my oil. You can do so many variations in this mirchi bhaji. Some of them even cut the bhaji and they call it as cut bhaji, and some of them stuff potato, paneer, so many things inside the mirchi and fry it up and they call it as stuffed bhaji. It's all of them are nice, and any variation in mirchi bhaji I think is always. When you have some batter left, just add some veggies and just fry them up. I have all of my mirchi ready. What I do is, just to get a bit of punch in the mirchi, I sprinkle it with some chaat masala. This is my version. This is how I like my mirchi bhaji. And sometimes I feel so restless to eat them because they are really hot and I can't immediately eat them. I just cut them into half and eat. Mirchi bhaji is never fail. Never. Having a bad mood, eat mirchi. Happy, eat mirchi. Raining, eat mirchi. You can eat this anytime. Try it.